Hello again, it's Sports Betting Whale, June 30th, 2017. Thanks for joining the video channel again with me. I'm going to go over some different items today, and also there's enough time for you to be able to get the picks from this video as well, because the games all start at 4 Pacific, 7 Eastern is the first start on today's Friday schedule. Theme of today's video, one of the themes are winning and losing streaks are easier to extend in certain sports than others. We'll be discussing that in a little bit. First, I want to recap some of my recent activity and then going back throughout the baseball season. Okay. Yesterday, I lost on 3 round robins. Personally wagered $17,050, and I cashed out $8,923. I had some straight bets that were easy winners, but the round robins, again, I hit a lot of 2 out of 4s yesterday. So it's been a cold run from last Wednesday, where we hit really big back-to-back on Tuesday and Wednesday through Thursday. So it's been a 7 to 8 day choppy cold period. But I want to remind everyone how quick we bounce up once we hit a hot streak. In March and April, I was telling everybody the beginning of April and through March that things were really cold and choppy and we're lowering the bets. But once we get hot, you'll see that we will win way more back than what we've extended during the cold streak. That's how the round robin system works. When I was on the worst streak of my life, I was able to erase the entire bad period in a 4-day run when I turned $7,340 into $134,280 on April 21st through the April 25th. So month and a half of hitting some, but mainly cold. Quite a bit of bad luck thrown into, and then of course all of the shenanigans going on with the basketball teams, which we've discussed many times in the video. I was able to, in 4 days, completely erase and turn all of that into a profit. Then in May, it was nothing but profits. Last month in May, I was up $96,978.77. That's almost $100,000 in profits in just 1 month. And I did not progress as much as I would like to because of some of the restrictions. I'm figuring out a strategy where I can get around some of the restrictions, but as of in May, I wasn't able to do it. You can go to thewhaletracker.com and see for yourself. One thing about the whale, you're getting transparency, you're getting honesty, and you're getting somebody that's actually putting their money where their mouth is at all times. I show you when I lose, I show you when I break even, I show you when I win. When I win big, I tell you, let's extend the streak and maximize as much as we can. And then when I get cold, I lower. So what ends up happening over time with this system is that the big winning streaks way outweigh the amounts that are lost during any cold period. When there's a cold period, it's always followed by a hot streak. So, I mean, ironically, when's the best time to jump in with the whale? When I'm already extended out on a 3, 4, 5 day hot streak, or when I've experienced some cold spells lately. I'm as confident as ever, as you'll see, though the tickets that will be playing today, I'm not going backwards. I know that the big wave is coming, and I know that I'm going to win a couple $100,000 on the next streak. I'm prepared to do it, and I'm positioning myself to be able to do that as well. And as you watch the Whale Tracker and as you see the tickets, you'll see. Just like I'm showing right now, yesterday I did not win. I won some straight bets, but I lost the round robins. You're going to get complete honesty and transparency. And the only way that this is going to work out for me and for you or for any of us in the long run is that it has to win money. In the baseball season so far, I'm up quite a bit of money. Anyone that followed the unit plays on the round robins is up quite a bit of money. I know many of you came in and out, and at different times the money management became an issue, which I'll work with you on the VIP program if you join. I know many of you are not up during this great winning streak from April 21st all the way through the beginning of June because you came in late and you haven't experienced that big windfall that comes when I hit 3, 4, 5 days in a row of round robins. Well, I'm sorry you haven't won yet, but I can assure you, stick with this, because it will happen again over and over and over, every single season, every single year, in every single sport. And at the end, you're just going to be way up like I am. What I'm looking for is people that will shadow my plays, follow my advice, do what I do, stick with the system and the money management approach, go lower when we're losing, go higher when we're winning, and you'll see at the end of the day you'll be ahead just like I am, and every single year you'll be very, very profitable, and it really is an incredible income opportunity. Some of you have been betting sports for a long time, win some, lose some, probably many of you have lost, and it's still entertaining to you and you can write it off to entertainment. Well, with me, yes, it's entertaining, but I have a proven way to turn that entertainment into a profit for you every single year. But you have to understand the way I do things is not conventional. I do things in a way that you're going to have more losing days than you have winning days on my system, but the winning days, when they hit a streak, will bring you more money than a month of losing days. Hopefully that makes sense to you, and if you follow the whale tracker, you'll see how it's proven to work even in this short period that I've been able to work with the CHAMP system and all of you to demonstrate how this works. We'll keep the whale tracker alive always. It's going to be full transparency, and again, bad days, you're going to see them. There's no hiding the ball here. I want everyone to know, hey, this is what I did. I won this or I lost this. Here's what I'm up. Here's what I'm down. Here, it's all. What that does is it builds trust. That you'll see that the system is real. It's transparent. It's honest. And I'm putting my own money up every single time that you are as well. I don't think there's anyone else out doing that. I've never seen anyone else do that. And I think this is an incredibly unique approach that will benefit everybody involved. Again, for those that have not benefited yet, I'm sorry that you haven't yet. Believe me, it's very important to me that everyone be positive. If you're sticking with this program, the next run will put everybody positive if you're not yet positive. And I'll be reading an interesting email that came in from one of the VIP members that's been so positive that they have to look for another way to get their action in. So on today's question, do you believe that winning and losing streaks are easier to extend in certain sports other than others? For example, do you think that a team on a hot winning streak is more likely to extend the winning streak further in baseball than they would in football or basketball? Does the same idea apply in losing streaks? Great question, and it's kind of a topic of one of the other videos we recently shot as well. Baseball is a sport where you have teams playing 162 games typically per year, which out of 365 days, that's a lot. In football, you have 16 Sundays. In college, they play 10 to 14 games before the bowl games and the playoffs. So the ability to extend a hot or cold streak is far more possible and likely, and always does occur more in baseball. The second sport with the most likely streaks, hot and cold, would be in the NBA. The NBA season also lasts about half the year, and going into the playoffs it extends even more than half the year. Football's a short season, college football's a short season. So, and to answer your question, the best streak opportunities, cold or hot, are in baseball, second are in basketball, third are in football. Hopefully that answers the question for you. So now I'm going to go on and read a redacted email, obviously to protect the privacy of the person who sent it to me. So what they wanted to let me know was that they've been working with a source of getting their wagers in, called That Person Whatever You Want, for years, and they called him for lunch hour, and to his astonishment, he was politely told that they do not want his action as the end of this week. After he had referred another friend to this particular source of sports betting, and they mirrored the same picks that this person was taking, they realized that they were getting some consulting help. and that their betting patterns had changed dramatically. They'd also, this gentleman has been with us since the beginning. He's been riding it all along, and he followed it exactly to the T. And he's someone that's up 6 figures right now. He said he's known this person for a long time, and they just told him that they don't want to experience another round of huge payouts like they experienced in the end of April and May and a couple times in June. So they lowered his amount from $30,000 a week, which before was unlimited. It went to 30. Now his weekly limit is $2,000. So he says, I'm floored after losing in modest but steady amounts to this group for years. They get one whiff that I'm consulting with someone who can beat them and decide to limit my action. It's like leaving a poker table early when you've won a big hand. Your friends are not so happy with the lost opportunity to win some of it back. That's a good analogy. If you play poker and you're playing with your friends and finally there's a big pot and you win and you say, someone says, okay, bye-bye, takes the money and doesn't even give you a chance. Well, that's how this person is feeling, that after years and years of losing, many years of losing, he wins and now the guy doesn't want his action anymore. So he's looking for other means to be able to get his plays in. And that's something that just want to let you know. If you're working with somebody that doesn't have the ability to pay that much, this system will wipe them out and they will limit you pretty quick. But there's other ways that you can obviously use to be able to get your action in and be able to continue to progress. If you join the VIP system, that's something that will be able to share what's working for people and give you some good information on that. Okay, now to today's games. There's 2 round robins today. 3s and a 4. We're taking the Pirates, the Kansas City Royals, the Mets on the run line in Arizona in the first group. That's the Pirates, Kansas City Royals, Mets on the run line in Arizona in the first group. Second group, we have Tampa Bay, Tigers, Astros on the run line, and Angels. Second group, Tampa Bay, Tigers, Astros on the run line, and Angels. And also there's some straight plays if you are a member of the straight play group, and also some first 5 innings and a best bet. So make sure if you're not joined up yet on one of the packages, please do so. And if you're interested in having a shot, a really viable opportunity of making a lot of money and want to shadow what I'm doing and follow along and get my advice, then please consider joining the Whale Inner Circle. And again, right now might be a great time to join because I've been cold since last Wednesday. We had a great Tuesday and Wednesday last week, and then Thursday to Thursday wasn't good. Typically, when that happens, a windfall's coming. So either join and benefit from it, or continue to monitor. You'll see that what I'm telling you is true, and there's going to be a big hot streak coming. Either way, I appreciate you watching the video and look forward to someday, as you progress up into the VIP Inner Circle, being able to talk to you and get to know you personally. Thanks a lot. Signing off, The Whale. Going forward, I'll continue to release all of my daily picks to you for free if you text me or subscribe to my mailing list. So make sure to text me or subscribe to my free mailing list so I can continue sending you all of my picks every day. I've made tens of millions of dollars betting on sports over the years, and now I'm finally breaking my secret so that you too can share in my success. All you have to do is either click on the link in the description of this video or send me a text message to my phone number at 702-462-1135. If you're texting me from outside the United States, add the +1, so it's +1 702-462-1135. I will begin texting and emailing you with all of my daily picks whenever they come up. Remember, subscribing to my mailing list is 100% free, no strings attached. And every day that you're not a subscriber to my free mailing list is another day that you may have missed out on one of my devastating winning runs. So be sure to click on the link in the description of this video or send me a text at 702-462-1135, or if you're outside of the United States, +1 702-462-1135 to join my mailing list today, 100% free. And you'll be the first to know when I release my killer picks every single day. Again, 100% free.